Who's surprised by Janet Jackson's statement?
What exactly did Janet Jackson say? You're completely ineffective as a content creator and should have informed the people who follow you what she actually said before you went on your tangent. Candace, go.
I wonder where she stands in the forthcoming election. After all, I say, America could be on the verge of voting its first black female president, Kamala Harris. This is Janet Jackson. Well, you know what they said, supposedly, she asked me. She's not black. That's what I heard, that she's Indian. She looks at me expectantly, perhaps assuming that I have Indian heritage. Well, she's both, I offer. Her father's white, Janet says. That's what I was told. I mean, I haven't watched the news in a few days. I was told they discovered her father was white.
So now we have the exact quote. Well, the part of the quote that this activist journalist chose to share.
When the last time Janet Jackson had a black experience in America?
Black experience in America. Oh, so all black people in America have experienced the same things. The victimhood stuff, the wade in the water. For the sake of this reductive conversation, we'll play the game. Janet has talked about being pulled over. She's talked about being told no because of her race and gender. Celebrity is a job, and just like any job, there's your work life and then there's your personal life. Being a 58-year-old millionaire does not mean you are exempt from setbacks or racism or prejudice or misogyny or any of the other things that you love to think attacks only black people who are not privileged.
Let alone a real job.
A real job. You mean going someplace that you hate, that does not contribute to your purpose or your life's mission? That's not a job. That's misery. Let's be clear. Janet is not just a woman. Janet Jackson is a business. And the business of Janet employs thousands of people around the world. Thousands of real jobs on the technical, performance, and administrative sides of the entertainment industry.
This woman been rich and famous most of her life.
This is the part of the conversation where people like this want black folks to apologize for their success or repent for the family they just happened to been born into.
She had the luxury of only dealing with her problems and her trauma and her bubble with the money and resources to get professional help.
What the hell does that even mean?
While the rest of us, we have our own trauma and problems to deal with. Aside from that, we have to go work a 9 to 5 and problems and stress to deal with in the job environment. And then we have to interact with this society.
Life's hard. Get a helmet. The things that you're complaining about is not unique to a millionaire or a thousandaire or a person with a negative checking account. Everybody got something, and it's not what you dealt, it's how you deal with it. And the last time that I checked, we're all individuals first.
I'll tell you this, regardless of Kamala's race, ethnicity, culture, whatever, she's more connected to the people than Janet Jackson.
Why? Because she had Megan Thee Stallion at her rally? Because every perv in Hollywood has endorsed her? Kamala is not from the hood. Her family had money long before she was even conceived. But that's the critique you have of Miss Jackson. And I'm sure Sheree Peoples, Jamal Truelove, and the family of Officer Isaac Espinosa would vehemently disagree with you. If you don't know who any of those people are, why don't you go look them up?
Janet Jackson been disconnected.
And Kamala Harris has never been connected. Whereas Janet Jackson and her family earned it. A working class family from Gary, Indiana. Mother Catherine worked at Sears, and her father Joe worked in the steel mill. They were raising 9 babies in a 670 square foot house, 2 bedrooms. The 6 boys slept on bunk beds in one bedroom, the parents had the other bedroom, and the 3 girls slept out on the couch in the living room. The Jacksons are literally black entertainment royalty. Put some respect on their name. Nobody handed them a damn thing. They're ADOS, American descendant of slavery. They're FBA, foundational black Americans. And to all the people talking about, oh, well, they went off and married people of other races. That's not, I don't care about, no one cares about mixing races. The point is Kamala Harris is not a foundational black American. She is not descendant of foundational black Americans, and she never will be. Kamala Harris is literally the descendant of slave owners. And one more thing before I go. Yes, some of the Jackson children are mixed, but the one thing all of those kids will be able to say is, yes, my mom or my dad is a foundational black American. Period. Don't.
This is it.
What a sweet house.
All 670 square feet for 9 kids.
It's charming.
And 2 parents. When we were little, this house seemed so big. Let's go inside. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't get over how small this place is.
It is small. Do you remember where you used to sleep in this house?
No.
Okay, let me tell you. There used to be a Riviera sofa here. And you, Latoya, and Rebe would sleep right here.
In the living room?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Right here.